Welcome back to another episode of BestowCast. Say hi. Come on. Hey, I didn't even introduce you. I was leaving you to introduce yourself, and you're just like. At least you're not playing the corn noises. All right, come on.
Well, I could.
Well, introduce yourself.
You want me to do that?
Do you need me to?
This is my. Oh, hello, everybody. Hello.
You're gonna get us sued by Nintendo. Nintendo don't put up with this. Too early. I can't say that word. So we just got back from seeing the Super Mario Brothers movie. It has been so recent that I still have my cup of
clown juice.
Clown juice? Kyra told me it was dragon piss because it's the D&D Black Dragon mellow yellow flavor. Would you agree?
Clown juice.
Would you agree that it tastes like pee?
It tastes like ass.
You didn't like it. You're like, kept like leaning over and taking a swig. You're like, but we are here to talk about Mario Brothers. I say Mario Day, but it's not March anymore. It's not March 10th. I texted Rylie earlier this week and said, "Hey, Friday, Spider-Man comes out. Let's go see Spider-Man." And then like a second later, "Oh, my bad. Spider-Man doesn't come out for another couple of months. Let's go see Mario."
Yeah.
And we brought the whole Shazam damn family, too.
Yes,
Everybody
we did.
came. Everybody came. I think we're one of the few channels out there that, because every damn YouTube channel has been doing the Bob Hoskins Mario Brothers from the 90s. And so we're here to lump our poo-poo into the rest of the toilet of life. Do I sound like the Blue Star yet? All right, so obviously spoilers, and the other thing is that we obviously talk as if you've already seen it. So let's go. What is your favorite part of the movie? What did you like? Let's get into this thing. Let's put on that tanuki and or raccoon suit. That's one of the arguments, by the way. Should we get into that one right away? Tanuki or is it tanuki or raccoon? Which is it?
Princess Peach.
Princess Peach? Stop Rule 34ing Princess Peach.
I'm not. She's just hot. To me, it's always been a tanuki. I didn't even know that they wanted it to be a raccoon.
Yeah. To me, it was always a tanuki. I'm like, Mario Brothers 3 was always a tanuki. Now, I'm pretty sure it's in the rules. And then we were, or not in the rules, but on the back of the box and everything. But
yeah.
They were bringing up the write-up, and it's like, oh, this marks the appearance of the raccoon suit, sometimes spelled tanuki.
America doesn't know what a tanuki
America
is.
does not know what a tanuki is. There was Mario Brothers 3 that had a tanuki suit, and then there was the Studio Ghibli, I don't know which movie it is. It's one of those movies that have tanukis in it. And Disney was the distributor of it. And they covered up the fact that tanukis have really big... Where are we at in time-wise? Okay. They have really big balls, apparently. But Disney covered up that fact and said that they had pouches. I think that's how the Studio Ghibli... Are you looking that up? Do I have to talk a little bit longer? So, yeah, in the original, it was like Mario Brothers 3 was the tanuki suit. But I recall that a later version of Mario, maybe I'm right or wrong, I'll look that up when Rylie finally has her information to throw out there. But I think there was another version that came out where they had the cat suit and then they had the raccoon suit. And it was specifically, I'm sure I can say that word. It was specifically the raccoon suit, not a tanuki in the second release. Did you find what you were looking for?
No, the movie.
The Studio Ghibli movie?
Yeah, it's called Pompoko.
Okay. Is that the one with like the poster art's like a fish? Isn't it? She's like a fish girl. There's a girl that's a fish that turns into a girl.
No, that's Ponyo.
Ponyo? What's the one with the cat and they're like delivering packages?
The Kiki's delivery service.
Well, then what's the one with the cat bus?
Is that in Totoro?
That's Totoro, yes. Which, by the way, was first distributed by Troma Films. And,
I thought this was about Mario.
Let's say it was about Mario, but we were getting into the tanuki thing, and I thought you had some deep
Deep info about
info of
Tanukis.
Tanukis. I guess you were just looking up the Studio Ghibli thing.
I was, yeah.
It's referred to as a raccoon suit. They just flat out say raccoon suit in this. Yeah, because Tanukis are native to...
The tanuki is a wild species native to Japan that's related to wolves, foxes, and domestic dogs. It's also known as the Japanese raccoon dog.
Okay. So they're more, yeah, because our raccoons aren't. I mean, they're...
Yeah, should we look up 8 surprising tanuki facts?
Oh, Jesus. Are we going down that rabbit hole? We didn't even review Mario Brothers.
Tanuki are not related to raccoons.
All right. Even though they're raccoon dogs.
They can climb trees.
Yeah. Well, that's probably just related to the fact that us Westerners.
Here's
are
a
we
dark
Westerners?
one for, I don't know.
We're Westerners.
Never
they're
eat
East.
soggy waffles.
What?
Never eat soggy waffles.
You just did wallet, spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch.
Never
Are you praying over there?
Never. North.
Yeah.
Never. East.
Spectacles.
Eat. South. Soggy.
Okay.
West. Waffles.
Okay.
Never eat soggy waffles.
All right.
You know. Here's a dark one for you. They're bred and killed in the fur trade. In case
Not
you
sure.
needed to know that.
Not surprised, because we've discovered that with Akitas and stuff like that.
They're considered an invasive species in Europe.
Alrighty. Welcome to the Tanuki Hour.
They're highly social creatures.
Mm-hmm.
They're the only canines that hibernate.
Okay.
Oh, they're kind of cute. Look at him. Oh, he's so funky. He's just a silly little guy.
Mario! God damn it!
They're one of the most ancient
I see why you don't co-host that often.
Wow, what is that? It's a lemur. Oh, why is he so scary?
No, wait a minute. No. Mario, let's go back. What'd you think?
I mean, I thought it was good.
You thought it was good?
Yeah.
See, now, I managed to dodge pretty much all the trailers. It was actually funny, was that the only negative thing that I heard about this going in was the whole Chris Pratt being the voice of Mario. And we were watching, what was it, WrestleMania? And they were playing the Mario trailer. And every time Mario spoke, everybody in the room would talk over top of him, so I couldn't hear him. So, like, one of the last times, the last trailer they played at WrestleMania, I'm like, all right, everybody, shut up. I want to hear what Chris Pratt sounds like. And he didn't speak in the trailer. So I got to go into this not hearing Mario for the first time and being like, I don't get the negativity. I guess it's mixed review. I guess it's 50-50 right now. But you're about to burst. You're gonna blow up. What are you?
Okay.
Are we going back down the Tanuki rabbit hole?
No, somehow I got to an article that's called 10 Animals with Crazy Names, and number 1 is Spiny Lumpsucker, and I thought that was really funny.
Okay then.
I also want to know what a chicken turtle looks like.
So we had, of course, we had Chris Pratt, which everybody was upset about, and whatever. I didn't feel the hate. And Charlie Day as Luigi, good old Charlie, and Jack Black. Do you like Jack Black as Bowser?
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to Jack Black being Claptrap in the Borderlands movie?
Sure.
Maybe. He has range.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of like Jack Black. I think he appeared in The Mandalorian this week too. It's like, wow. Wow. A lot of Jack Black. Wow.
Oh, that's just a normal turtle.
I guess everybody wanted Chris, I think it's Marnett, I believe is his name. Everybody wanted Chris Marnett to do it because Chris Marnett has been doing it since Mario 64. Way back in the Mario 64 when the Nintendo 64 came out. There's a guy that did the voice of Mario. And I guess they were upset about him not doing the Italian voice. He wouldn't do the Italian voice. Well, he does it a little bit. Spoilers. They're plumbers from Brooklyn. Do they necessarily have to have Italian accents?
Yeah.
Is that racist to be like, oh, you have to have an Italian accent? You have to have an Italian accent. What?
Aren't we Italian?
Woo-hoo! Somewhere in the line, we're mutt. We got a little bit of everything. But Charles Marnett actually did make a cameo in this. He is Giuseppe. He's Mario's dad. Or no, I think Giuseppe, because there's another character. There was another character that just kept going woohoo, and I think Giuseppe is that character. Sorry, Internet Movie Database, you lied to me. No, I think Giuseppe is the other character, because there was a guy that just sat there and he did the woohoo, and he did that's great. He actually did the Mario voice, so I guess that was to please the fans. Favorite part of the movie, since you're still looking up everything but
Princess Peach.
all right. Favorite moment of the movie?
Princess Peach.
They really put everything in this movie. Anything and everything that was ever Mario, anytime, anywhere, ever, was in this movie, except for Mario Galaxy. But there's hints for Mario Galaxy. I guess there's the blue star that was from Mario Galaxy. Am I just doing the show by myself now? It's just like
sorry,
I
I'm
brought
looking
you
at
in.
bugs.
Oh, Jesus. I just brought you in to do anything but talk about this.
Okay, this is going to be really off topic, but a really long time ago.
The end.
Yeah. Anyways, Mario. Were there bugs in Mario?
Yes, there were. There were the Mario bugs. There were the things that I couldn't really recognize. I'm assuming because there was a lot of stuff that was like for Mario 3D, and I never played Mario 3D. I think like New Super Mario's was pretty much the end of the road for me. I mean, you probably played beyond that. You played. Meh. You pretty much played whatever I got. So,
Yeah.
like, if I'm saying the last thing that I bought was Mario 3, or not Mario 3, but the new Super Mario's for the 3DS, and then later on it came out for the Wii, but I don't think we had the Wii version.
I didn't even really play that much Mario when I was a kid anyway. I was mostly playing...
Oh!
Well, I mean, I played Paper Mario, but Kyra and I never beat that.
Which one? Because I think I had two Paper Mario's.
I don't know.
I think you probably played the GameCube version.
Yeah, it was definitely the GameCube version.
Although I think I had a version on the Wii, but I don't know if it was...
It was definitely the GameCube version.
Yeah. Did you like that Luigi's ringtone was the GameCube startup?
Yes. I was talking to Kyra after that, and I was like, it makes me miss our GameCube. And
But it didn't end with it didn't end with the but.
Yeah, it didn't.
So now you're gonna download that for your phone?
I might.
You might.
Yeah, I should.
Any argument? I mean, you were okay with Chris Pratt and Charlie Day?
Yeah.
Jack Black. What about? Sorry, I can't even do it now. Now I'm on the spot and I want to do it and I can't do it. A very bad Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Is that the voice that you were expecting to come out of DK's face?
I don't know what kind of voice I was expecting to come out of DK, but I wasn't mad about it.
I thought it was weird that how they incorporated Donkey Kong, because like the original Donkey Kong game, of course, was the whole start of all this that they kind of look back to. But when the Super Nintendo Donkey Kong game came out, Donkey Kong Country, when those Donkey Kong Country games came out, I don't think Shigeru Miyamoto he didn't approve of that. That wasn't a part of his universe or whatever. But they really came around and accepted that because they had Cranky and they had Diddy and Dixie Kong and the third Kong that I can't even remember. I think it was You're gonna look it up. Donkey Kong Country 3. Are they all Kongs? Are they just Kongs in general? I mean, they're not donkeys. They're not donkeys. That was even worse Shrek than it was Seth Rogen. But I think they're all Kongs. And I find it interesting is that they make the carts. But I'm pretty sure there was a Diddy Kong Racing. And I'm pretty sure the carts and stuff some of the carts that were in there were from Diddy Kong Racing, not just Mario Kart. So, but I don't know if is that a fast fact? Is that a fact? Am I right about that? Or am I completely full of shit?
Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong, Dixie Kong, Funky Kong, Cranky Kong, Wrinkly Kong, and Swanky Kong.
Swanky Kong? See, I'm not even looking at any of those, so I can't even tell. Okay, I have Dixie Kong. I have Diddy Kong's Racing, and actually the cars look nothing like that. No. I take it back what I said. I assume because it looked like they looked like more than what the carts were in the Mario Kart game. But I know, and then there was
Candy Kong.
There was Donkey Konga Racing too. That was for the Wii. That was originally supposed to work with the Congos, but then they got rid of it. But I don't know. I don't think there was any actual cars in that. I never played that one either. So Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 55%, and IMDb's 7.4 out of 10. 96% rated like this movie. Going into this, I know like everybody was divided. There were people that were like 50-50. And I avoided, I try to avoid the critics stuff, but like the last thing, like I was watching a news brief and they were, for whatever reason, talking about this movie, and I turned it off, but the last thing that I heard before I turned it off was like, it's a kid's movie. Relax.
Yeah.
Did you feel it was I mean, there was a lot of kids in the audience when we went. I think there was more kids in the audience than Sonic. But then again, I think when we went to see Sonic, we were probably alone.
I think we were the only ones in there when we saw Sonic.
Both Sonics.
Yeah.
But, well, all right. So, I mean, I guess this brings up a good point. Is like this in comparison to Sonic. I mean, what's your hot take between that? I mean, I feel like this is more kid-friendly than Sonic. I mean, Sonic's kind of kid-friendly too, but I think it's kind of catering to the adults and fans in the room as well. Whereas I kind of feel like this, I don't know. I don't know if I can go on that track because there was a lot, like everything, like down to the music. Like you wouldn't even expect the music to actually be.
I feel like a lot of the budget from the movie went to the music because they had like a lot of.
It was good.
Popular like songs and a lot of like remixes of the original.
Oh, you're talking about like that you're talking about like the.
And like the sound.
Aha and Weezer and everything else. And I'm talking about like the soundtrack where it's like they really did up what's actually on the soundtrack of the game. It's actually the game music.
Yeah.
Because it's like usually they don't do that. They'll orchestrate their own thing and then there'll be like tiny little hints or whatever. No, this is like wholesale like music. I mean, orchestration they did it up nice, but it was like from the games. I'm a little bit on the fence about the mixed media though. I'm not too sure about the AC/DC Back in Black and
yeah.
I mean I like was it Mr. Blue Sky? I like Mr. Blue Sky, but I'm not too sure about Mr. Blue Sky being in a Mario movie. Although I kind of got the reference because Mr. Blue Sky is also in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which is also a Chris Pratt movie. I wondered if they did it because of that.
Maybe that's just Chris Pratt's theme song.
But is that an age thing? Do I want more of like the actual like orchestration? You just said you like both of it. You like the AC/DC and the Aha and it's all like retro. Well, most of it's retro music. I guess like for the exception of Mr. Blue Skies. 'Cause I don't know when that came out. I feel like that's a newer song.
Please hold the line.
Mario. All right. How about Princess Peach?
How about Princess Peach? Tell me about Princess Peach. Tell me about Princess Peach. She's in another castle.
Women.
Did you get that reference? Do I have to explain that reference to you? Please tell me you got that reference.
She gets kidnapped.
You please tell me you get that reference. Maybe one of the things that they would pick apart is plot. Although the plot to me is no different than if you would pick up a Mario game.
Yeah.
Bowser wants Peach and he wants to marry Peach and the end.
Yeah. I wish that Luigi had a bigger
role. Yes.
He just kind of got captured and then he was just there.
Well, yeah, they did that role reversal because usually would be like Peach. It would be the damsel in distress, and she was never the damsel in distress. She kicked ass.
She did
throughout the entire damn movie.
She could kick my ass.
Ew. I was thrown off by the fact that they actually had 5 fingers. For whatever reason, every time I looked at it, I kept counting the fingers, and I'm like,
how many fingers did you expect them to have?
For some reason, from out of the corner of my eye, it looked like they had 6 fingers. And I looked down and I start counting them, and I'm like, no, there's 5 fingers there. I'm like, why does this bother me? Like deep down, it was like bothering me subconsciously. I guess because when it comes to animations, they usually only have 4 fingers. Mm-hmm. And I think like maybe that was bothering me. Then like Peach would come on and I'd count her fingers because I'm like, well, maybe she's not really. Maybe this is an Earthbound thing. Maybe like Mario and Luigi have 5 fingers and Peach doesn't. But yeah, that's There we go. There's the review by Paul. This movie sucks because Mario and Luigi have 5 fingers.
Who needs 5 fingers?
5 fingers total in between both of them. A lot of other game references. Punch Out and Duck Hunt. And Mario had a old NES. I wonder if Shigeru Miyamoto actually if he had a cameo line or anything. But hopefully this does good enough. I hope this does good enough that we'll get a sequel. Spoilers, but post credits is. Well, you don't even remember. You told me before it even appeared on screen.
Well, you wanted me to say something?
Yes.
Yoshi.
Yes. Do I need to set that up again?
Toad didn't sound like Toad. He didn't go,
wow! Well, like a Mario didn't sound like Mario. That was the complaint. So, and isn't that there's a game where there's like Adventure Toad or whatever, where he does the cooking and everything? I think that's the Toad that they were using. Like Peach even did the float down, where she just kind of gently floats down after leaping. They did that in the beginning where she was trying to make him do the obstacle course over and over again. And that's a callback to Mario 2. What the hell are you doing?
My name's Toad.
And that was a soundbite from the movie. So what did you... Anna Taylor-Joy was Princess Peach, which I don't recognize her. I mean, clicking on the picture, she looks like... Is that she from the Queen's Gambit? Queen's Gambit, The Menu, The Witch. All things I have not watched. So there was like no downtime. It was just...
Yeah.
One thing into the next thing into the next thing. We got to shove in Mario Brothers. Now we have to shove in Mario 3D. Now we have to shove in Mario Kart. Now we have to get Donkey Kong Country. And now we got to get bump very, very fast. Even when you get something where it's like, oh, you know, Donkey Kong and Mario get eaten by an eel, I think is what that was.
Mm-hmm.
They get eaten by an eel. And they were out of the eel like right away because you know we got story to tell. We don't got time for this shit. You know they were building up rivalry, which I wish that they would just kept the rivalry between Mario and Donkey Kong, but like the Mario and Donkey Kong rivalry like lasted like 5 minutes, and then they were like, okay, we're buddies now.
Yeah.
Team up. Although I didn't know that Donkey Kong could absorb a flower and become. Does he do that in Super Smash Brothers?
I don't know.
I mean, any powers up is available pretty much to any character, but I don't think he does that in any game. I mean, there's not really any platformers that he crosses over too terribly much. Another reference is I like that there was a Jumpman arcade game in the pizza shop, the Punch Out pizza shop. But if you looked at the side of the artwork on the side of the arcade machine, instead of Donkey Kong, instead of a brown monkey or brown ape, I should say, it was a white Yeti on the side, which was I thought that was a funny reference. Fine, you didn't catch it. I'm just like looking at everything around the edge of the screen, like
Giggling like Seth Rogen.
I think I might have gotten it there at the end. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I've been talking this entire damn time and you've been looking up bugs and tanukis and...
I probably liked it more than Sonic.
You liked it more than Sonic?
Yeah.
All right. Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. I don't know if this joke works. I don't know.
Cats on the bottom again.
I don't know if this joke works. You just saw that edit. I don't know if this joke works with no visuals, but here we go. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, and Tier 4 cats.
Tier 4 is cats.
Tier 4 is
okay,
cats.
So what are the 3 movies that were?
Sonic.
Okay.
Super Mario Brothers. Sonic 2. Go.
Probably Sonic.
Sonic. Okay.
And then Sonic 2.
And then Sonic 2 on 2?
Yeah.
And then Mario?
And then Mario.
Mario is number 1?
Yeah, because Peach is hot.
Holy shit. Mario's number 1?
Yeah, Peach is hot.
I would go, all right, cats. I guess cats. Cats is just the below ground level. A year later, still haven't watched Cats. Still not going to. The next one, I think I go Sonic. I go Sonic with. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Sonic. I actually like Sonic. There's nothing wrong with Sonic. And then Mario Brothers. This is where I gotta deviate. I'm gonna go Mario Brothers for 2, and I think I go Sonic 2 for number 1 because I really, son of a bitch, calm down. I don't know. I really like the big robot at the end.
Yeah. Jim
Jim Carrey actually like being Jim Carrey at the end of that movie and stuff.
I
mean, Dr. Robotnik was kind of there, but like he was totally Dr. Robotnik in the Sonic 2 movie. But I would say very, very, very close between that and Mario. Because I do have to lay down, kind of say out there, I do kind of have to put out there that Mario does feel like a little bit of a kiddie. It's a little bit of a kiddie movie, but it was like a kid movie, but then there was a lot of fan service with that movie. Like they were trying to do what they could to appease the fans, even though they were ripping it a new bum before the movie even ever came out. Although I say it's for kids, and then we got that blue star saying kind of little like just welcoming death and like in this childlike voice, and I'm like, this is kind of like a little dark for children. like he's like at the end of the movie, he's like, bye, this is the end until you welcome the void, the empty void. And I'm like, God, don't tell that to a kid. No, not in a kid's movie.
Yeah.
That's a little bit too dark. Bad Mario. But I'm ready for more. Are you ready for more? You ready for the sequel?
I want Rosalina.
I want Rosalina.
If anyone can step on me, it's Rosalina.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And with that, we are done for the night. We will catch you next time. Good night.